Retro World. Toys and games. Back. Been having a little fun on TikTok, so we haven't been able to put much content out here on YouTube. But we're back, and we're going to unbox things, and it all boils back to, obviously, my favorite, what I grew up loving, G.I. Joe. Still to this day, my favorite. Adult collector. I've been collecting for longer than he's been born. Yeah. Bradley's here. What's up? We're going to discuss G.I. Joe, all things with it, and we are going to unbox my Father's Day present from Bradley. Probably used my money to get it. Yeah, well. Got Major Bludd, GIJoe, Cobra Island, Classified. I do enjoy the fact that there are G.I. Joes on the shelf right now. So my son can see what it's like to go to the store and buy G.I. Joe. Especially the retro size ones. They have the vehicles. The figures in that line suck.
Yeah.
And I really don't love these. I love collecting them. I love that art. How cool is that?
It looks dope.
Yeah, that stuff. I love this. Look at that picture. That's cool as hell. Yeah. And they're superposable. I'm old school. I like the little 3 3/4 inch O-ring. Change them out. This Major Bludd. This is my thing. So we're gonna take another look at him. We're gonna unbox this today with help from Bradley. Yes. Bradley, why don't you? I'm gonna let you touch a sharp job today. Now listen, if the door bings, it's the end of the night. We're still open. I left the sign on just in case somebody wants to come in. I'll take your money. Come on in. But Bradley's going to open this up very carefully. He's still going.
Think that might be it?
Oh, is it open? Oh, let's break that bad boy out. Let Major Bludd breathe. For those of you that don't know, Major Bludd was a ruthless mercenary hired by Cobra. He just kill everybody. Anybody in his path. Ooh, we got instructions. For what? Take the figure out. Ooh, he slid out of there pretty easy. I'm going to take the original Major Bludd out. Now, the original was a mail away. And that one's just hard to find at Target. Oh, Major Bludd.
Blood battle.
The original. Do you know what his full name is, Bradley?
No.
Sebastian Bludd.
How do you get Major from Sebastian?
He's a major. Obviously. His name is Sebastian. So, yeah, so G.I. Joe is what I've collected my entire life. It's Major Bludd. He's not going back on the shelf. He's going home with me. Oh, look at the backpacks. Okay, let's compare. This is the new Classified 6-inch. And this here is the original. A little side-by-side action.
You have to take the tape off to get to the missiles.
Oh, good. Yeah, they're little. Oh, this one you can actually put missiles in it?
Yeah.
I believe that's supposed to go in the backpack, isn't it?
I believe so. Test it out.
I don't see a place where they would go, bub.
I see. I do on the back.
Where?
The other side. So they don't go right there?
Nah. No, there's no way that goes in there. Maybe. I mean, that's where they are in, like, the original one. Oh, I get it. They're not, like, rocket firing like Boba Fett. It's kind of laying there. Like that.
That's awesome.
Boom. There are 2, right?
Yes.
2 missiles for Major Sebastian Bludd. Yeah, don't ruin the packaging. That packaging is too cool.
Yeah, it's just a bubble. Oh, Dad, this looks badass.
Weapons. That is pretty cool.
That looks badass. Wow.
There we go. And Major Sebastian Bludd. Does his helmet come off? That would be so cool. It is cool. This one, helmet doesn't cut off. This one, helmet comes off. Eye patch.
He has
all kinds of stuff. Does he? Is that where the guns go?
There's another gun too, so I'm not sure if it's that one.
That's a pretty big handgun there, Sebastian. But this one looks more like the original. Here, Bradley, show him that one, and then this one. Compare those two. There you go. I'll keep figuring out his holster here.
You know you can't see it on.
Oh, there we go. That gun fit in there.
No, it doesn't work. But you can see right here. It's a little bit comes to a point. This right here is just I'll shoot you.
Oh, look, in this one, he has a totally robotic mechanical hand.
Oh, I didn't
I don't know
realize
if you can
that.
see that. And this one just has a, what looks like could be a robotic arm that doesn't move, has no articulation.
Really?
This one has a fully articulated robotic arm. Major Sebastian Bludd, that's so cool. Put his helmet on, like he looks like a beat up, worn out, drug disease version of CM Punk. If CM Punk wasn't straight edge and got into some trouble, this is what he would probably look like. Major Sebastian Bludd. All scarred up.
Don't disrespect Major Bludd like that.
What? CM Punk is awesome.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. And the helmet. And we'll put on the backpack.
Oh, the backpack actually goes in? Oh.
Yep. Could you put all the original stuff away?
You have all the new stuff?
Yep. And
Put
then
him
we'll
back in his baggie.
And there is Major Sebastian Bludd.
It has no articulation at all. Wow.
Scars and all. Those are the best.
3 fingers.
I don't care. He was still one of the greatest figures ever made. The original mail-away Major Bludd. GIJoe, a real American hero line.
83.
So there is your Major Bludd. Backpacks fall off these classified figures very easily. And the missiles just pop. We lost a missile. We just lost a missile.
No, we didn't.
Ooh.
Was that necessary?
That's like a stupid dad joke. I'm doing stupid dad jokes now. Thanks a lot.
Was that necessary?
All right, so that's GIJoe Classified Major Bludd. Bradley, what do you... Tell me what your mind just thinks of with GIJoe. Obviously, I've been a collector your whole life. Mm-hmm. So you've always seen and not been able to touch these and flags and hovercraft the whale. Tell me GIJoe from your perspective.
It's awesome. The 3 3/4.
He's a man of many words.
Yeah. Cool.
Tell me what you think about it. How do you like these?
I like the classified because they're in scale with my wrestling figures.
Oh, so you could actually put him in a match with
Randy Orton.
like Randy Orton or Jeff Hardy or something.
Yeah. Ooh. then the other match is just him shooting his brains out.
Why would you? These are so morbid nowadays. It's the video games. Actually, the first time you played Grand Theft Auto was like watching me play it. And I'm like, you can't play it. You're not allowed. But I was playing it like, Bradley, watch this. I just took a car. So, obviously nowadays it seems like this type of articulation and 6-inch style figure is very popular amongst this age group demographic. Whereas I prefer 3 3/4 inch. Started for my love with Star Wars when I was very little, and then for those of you that I don't know if anybody knows the Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Niagara Frontier area, there's a beach location, a little place where they have cottages out called Olcott, New York, and it's a popular place. People have cottages. They go out there. They vacation. My grandmother's family had a cottage out there, and that is where I got my first GIJoe.
Oh, nice.
And I remember it.
Who was it?
It had to have been 1982 or 83. I think 83, I want to say. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But Papa Augie and Nana Rose were driving out there, and they brought me. And we stopped off on the way to Olcott, down that long road from Lockport.
Yeah.
There was like a little... There's a little general store there. And we went in, and there was like a rack, like a spinning rack, maybe about that big. And it was like all these GIJoes on it. I've never seen one before. So I'm staring at them. And I remember I was little. I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. And I remember this clearly to this day. I remember going in that general store and staring at these figures, not knowing what they were, but being amazed by them. And my grandfather walks up and he goes, "Oh, Jay, look, it's a little army man. You want one?" When you play on the cord, Bub, it pulls the phone.
1 sec.
There's the charging cord is here. I don't know what he's doing. But I was telling him the story, and you, but now he doesn't get to hear it, how I got my first GIJoe. So, Papa Augie said, "Oh, look, Jay, little army man, do you want one?" And I just went like that. I remember not even being able to form the word, just went, yeah, yeah. So he pulled one off, and it was Flash. I'll add a picture right here. That was Flash. That was the very first figure I ever had. Obviously, none of my toys survived my childhood. I think there's one LJN at my house. And, no, two LJNs at my house and one LJN wrestler here at the store that were mine as a kid. That is it. Nothing else survived. But that's how I got my first GIJoe. Tell me what you think about my story about how I first got my first GIJoe.
Cool story.
Now, tell me your first encounter with GIJoe that you remember.
You saying I'm not allowed to touch them?
Give me like some detail. Like, were you standing in a specific room, looking at a specific thing? Did anything stick out from my collection? Did anything stick out? You're like, wow, I really like that.
Cobra.
Cobra what?
I believe it was Trooper.
Cobra Trooper. Cobra Trooper. The man that was prepared for the coronavirus outbreak long before anybody. Had the mask on 24/7. So, that's our video. And that is the Joe Classified Major Bludd, Cobra Island, Major Bludd. And now he's getting super kicked by Shawn Michaels. There you go, Sebastian Bludd. His name's not Stan. Check it out. Now he's got a snake, too. Ooh, Sebastian Bludd is even scarier. You can't super kick a snake. There's rules against animal cruelty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro Road Sports and Games. With me today is Bradley. Bradley's going to play a game. I don't know what it is. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro Road Jokes and Games. Today, telling a really bad joke, most likely, is Bradley. Bradley, your joke is... Go.
It's not a joke, you fool.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro Road Little Stories and Games. Here to join us with a little story today is Bradley. Go. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro Road Psychology and Games. Here to analyze his father is Bradley. Go.
So, if they never owned the cottage, you never would have had a raging addiction to GIJoe.
I must go cry in a pillow now.